myself too seriously? I don't take myself anywhere, really. I need to get out more.
And I'm a hell of a warrior. Introducing your champion.
This is like a dream, but I think I'm even better in reality.
We are inside the next ring. A net positive result.
Nothing up my sleeves and whoosha, extra supplies. It's magic is what I was doing.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Not lucky us. We're already inside this next ring. Go over there.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Backpack here. Level 2. Optics here. Close range.
That's mine.
Hands off. That's Maggie's. Gear up.
I leveled up. An upgrade would make for a compelling variable. I can almost feel the upgrade coursing through me.
Attention. First blood.
Go over there. Oh, someone got the party started. How about this way? Got one spotted. supplies. It's magic. That's what I was doing.
Replicator delivered.
Check out that replicator coming in.
Ring's near, cuzzies. Got a minute before she closes. Reloaded. Bring the ball out. Recharging my shields, cuzzies.
Go bamboozle.
The ring isn't very far. 45 seconds remain before closure.
Healing up. Got a bit average, eh? Rings in our neighborhood and won't pose for 30. Healing. I don't mind. Everything is cop-like.
Getting shot at.
Gonna drill some sense here.
Give him my shield to recharge. Firing. Enemy shield cracked. Go Bazuma. Down. Hostile right here, right in front of me.
Medic being shot at. Gun! Down!
Attention. Delivering care package.
The rewards in that care package could be a deciding variable. Control. Their life. Back tower.
Someone's got to take out the new kill leader. They're too cocky.
Replicators coming in. It's near, cuzzy.
The ring is very far. 45 seconds remain before closure.
Shield cracked. Reloaded. Took down a bunch of it. Reload.
30 seconds. We are close. I've enhanced my methods with a new upgrade.
Shotgun bolt here.
Gold tier.
10 seconds. Ring's basically knocking on the door.
Ring's closing in 10. For the fools. It works, it rhymes. Shit, you got bamboozled.
With its help, we will too.
This is your champion.
Skin suits, they don't stand a chance.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Ring's close. Still have a minute. Wanna make a massacre? The ring isn't very far. 45 seconds remain before closure.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Dying outside the ring would be fun. Fully enhanced killing machine. Feels like we're still escape. Could be fresh blood over there.
Attention. First blood kill leader.
First blood. The cycle has begun. New kill leader. I must confess, it's what I long for.
Delivered.
You hear that? There's a care package coming back.
should streamline my experiments. Optics here. Close range. Spotting a target. Low on health. Administer medical aid. A broken enemy. I'm low on health. I should administer medical aid.
Introducing your champion. Beginning ring countdown.
Light arsenal here. Arm yourself. This weapon is enhanced.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
We have 30 seconds. Prepare. Optics here. Close range.
First blood. The cycle has begun.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Optics here.
I will
Close
take that.
range.
10 seconds remain. Their aim is close.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
We're all outside of the ring. Extended light mag here. Level 2.
A useful tool. Adequate. Optics here. Close range.
Care package being delivered.
Standing by for care package.
Standard stock here. Level 3.
I can use that.
Mobile respawn beacon here. Backpack here. Level 2.
Optics here. Close range.
Ultimate accelerant here. We'll be well positioned there. Optics here. Extended light magazine here. Level 2. Enemy here.
Target spotted.
These ties bind. Enemy in the distance. Let's put you in a bind.
Enemy down.
The ring is far. Time to move. Replicate. This location interests me. They get a second chance. I've leveled up. Time to perfect my skill. Repairing damage. An upgrade has been selected. The ring is far. I have 1 minute to reach it. I have 45 seconds to close the distance.
That jump tower could be used us.
I have come to save the day. Maybe.
Shields, we need to relocate. Use this jump tower.
I won't falter.
That jump tower could be of use to us.
We are all outside of the ring.
Incoming care package.
Ultimate accelerant here. I now have an enhanced weapon.
My weapon is enhanced. Neat.
I require a shotgun bolt.
Care package over there.
Half the squad's ready. This location interests me.
Copy that.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
There's a replicator coming in.
Hostile over there.
Yes.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Introducing Black methods with a new upgrade.
Oh, dearie, it just wasn't a your day.
Looks interesting over here. Come on.
Warning.
Keeping an eye on this quadrant.
This way. Let's go.
Probably nothing, but I'm keeping an eye out over there.
Target there's got level 3 shields. We'll pass this alive. For now.
Very dead at the top. Took an upgrade that'll blow your hair back. Death box here.
Keeping watch over there.
It's not
Introducing your champion.
When you see, you'll know it's the end. Or a new beginning. It's all relative, really.
Someone that can hear me. They may know I'm here.
Countdown.
Yeah, there are no squads near us. I'm recalling my drone.
Since your mama's here, because it better.
60 seconds left. The ring's very close.
Extended light mag here, level 2.
Attention! Evo harvesters are online.
Shield battery here.
Ring's closing and we ain't in it. If you wanna die, at least let me pull the trigger.
조심하자. One squad nearby. I'm recalling my drone. Okay. My weapon. 잘 보고 다녀. There are 2 squads near us.
Care package on its way. Sweet as.
Beware, my ultimate is ready. Spotted a subject over there. First blood. Amp here. A useful addition to our tools.
Deployed. Signaling my drone back.
Just a second. Recharging my shield. Alrighties, I'm down. Rings back. Captain, we got 60 seconds.
Enemy spotted.
Go here. Captain. Rings far. Quit gas bagging. We've only got 45 to get there. New kill leader.
myself anywhere, really. Man, I need to get out more.
This is your champion.
Lucky us, we are already inside the ring. Nemesis here. Does this enhanced weapon make me look scarier? I bet it does. Right here. Level 2. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3. My ultimate's good to go.
Gotta find more ammo if I want to do more shooting.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Great. Already inside the ring.
Things fully in hand. Nothing stopping Salvo's middle finger now.
Nothing on my sleeves and whoosah, extra supplies. Magic. Where are we going?
Care package being delivered.
Up this way. Up here. Close range. Another level. Another upgrade.
Care package
Choice.
over there. Care package over. Thanks. Hey, you, my friend, are very welcome.
Oi. Chose my upgrade.
Enemies have been here. Getting shot at. Troops the clock. Recharging shield.
Gonna do some sense into you.
Got one here. Got one here.
Killed an egg.
Nice.
Enemy here.
Firing. Reloading. We just eliminated the whole squad.
Go here. Captain it.
I'm the new kill leader, Excelsior. I got you, friend. We should go this way. I got everything under control.
one frag grenade, please.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Voila! Extra supplies right here. Replicator here, falling down.
There's a weapon supply bin here.
Back over there.
Got extra supplies here. If you're into that sort of thing.
That way. Ring's close. One more minute. Bam! To the bam! I'm running out of ideas. To the rescue. Giving my shield to...
Broke that in.
Reloading. Yeah, I'm getting shot at. Enemy down. I think this place needs a little more... me.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sims. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Sooners are flying down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop block on every single play or roll.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback is toast. back at the 35.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Makes the catch, it's Bond. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. And this home team defense is not rolling out the welcome mat for the visitors. They start their night stuffing the run.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. He wants to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Husker! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
He's brought down to the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Finds his man. It's Bond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run it.
Man, I want my running backs to pick those holes and get downhill, but there was no holes. So I just think he did the smart thing and stretched it out and ran out of bounds.
In this case, discretion was the better part of valor. It is often underrated to know when the journey is over.
Know when to hold them, know when to fold.
They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
To throw, it's Tollefson. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
In the red area, it's Knox. And that ball's free behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. I don't know if it was luck and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Knowles. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Second down coming up.
Line getting set on 2nd down. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They'll operate out of split backs. To the air, it's Sims. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Look out, he's got room.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up by 18 over UCLA. They'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the shot. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. Another big completion for the Sooners, and that's right in keeping with that legacy of great quarterbacks.
Just dudes that can spin it. The offense is always fun. It's always fast. There's a lot of things about Oklahoma that you can count on. And offense and great quarterback play is always one.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Sims. This time it's complete.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They just keep firing. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska Nebraska offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Here comes the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit them as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run a design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
Might be calling a hot route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Sims. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's carry on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Gets it out fast. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's carry on. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Wants to throw again. He's got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to pass, it's Sims. Looking for the score. Touchdown Sooner! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. That's caught. It's Knowles. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. We We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Sims. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Bringing it out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Man, and that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
Oh, what a disastrous punt. He gives them the ball in the red zone. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right?
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Great throw, great time, and you can see his receiver breaks for the out route. He's in stride, in rhythm, hits him so he can get upfield and get the ball in the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Nelson. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Cornhuskers with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Catch in the middle, it's Knowles. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Tollefson. Moving away from pressure. Sails one into the middle. Grabs it inside the 10.
Gain of 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 25 over UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Sims. Moving out of the pocket. The throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will, finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
They punt it away on 4th down. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sims. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Bond. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The offense changing the play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Defense feeling it here, trying to put a stop to this drive and maybe this game after that earlier sack. On fourth down, looking to pass. Right down the middle. It's complete. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
But you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Sims. Got his man. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. On the run, it's Knox. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And listen, the defense has made it a priority to try to rip the football free. You saw them that time really trying to go for that turnover, but nice job breaking tackles, really good ball security by the running back.
They're going to ride this running back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Cornhuskers will have it 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab right down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Sims. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. To the air on first down. Still looking, on the move. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Finally brought down. What a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Just keep slinging it. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Huskers line up to punt it away.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about punting.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The short hands, it's Bond. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Barrow. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun. Wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Sims. Oh, they're after him! Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got him. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So with a late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. The Huskers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Sims. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our